To turn things around? That's right. Mia would always turn things around to change her perspective. Phoenix? So, where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see, what if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? I could prove that. If I could prove either one of those contradictions were true... Mr. Wright, let us hear what you've come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Oh, how foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. Anyway, let us see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time the rest of the defendant has left the room. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey! That's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key is the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? She just like, I just love this whole thinking realization. Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Yes? It looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have this key at the time of her arrest. Ah, well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! Almost done for tonight. That's Phoenix, right? Yes. It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person a defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not a defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss von Karma, how can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case? How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you're one just yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case, and I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That is enough. Now, if you'd like to continue, do so in the lobby. The court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt like I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah. It's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick? I know you're trying really hard and all, but I don't really remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. Ah, I envy the two of you. Isn't that just adorable? Just oh. Set sail! Set sail! Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you can take Pearly back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? A ticket? Poor thing. So sheltered. All aboard for the asset Phoenix. Oh. So yes, we are definitely sailing this ship. So that is it for tonight. Yeah, she's the captain of this ship, definitely. And of course my camera goes off the rocker like this. Oh, she is. I actually haven't seen that far in the anime as to like hear her speak. So, but I reckon she's just adorable there too. But like, just Pearls is amazing, and like this, even when she grows up, like as she matures, she's still this adorable little girl. Seriously, like just so precious. And she's a recurring character for almost all of the Ace Attorney games. Almost. And she is just so adorable. Even when she grows up and is like, I think she's like 18 or 16 in the last game. She's just still adorable. Actually, I need to check that out. How old she is in the last game. She's 17 and she's still just adorable in the last game, where the latest game. Don't like much is Maya. Yeah, I can get that. That's a thing often with animes and stuff like that. That some voices can be a little bit high pitched, but that is it for tonight. Of course, I will be streaming more on Wednesday, and we will continue this little journey through Ace Attorney, Justice for All, and brace yourselves. We are going to be cruising through this case and going into some more interesting characters later, and get some more things going. And as I said, in some ways, I feel this, not counting Apollo Justice, I think this is the weakest of the games. However, this case and the last case are so good, it makes up for it, for the mediocre second and the third and fourth case. But you are in for a treat when it comes to these. But still, I mean, the cases are good, but I do get a little bit. Maybe it's the third game I'm thinking about for the. There's one case in particular I just loathe because of the music. So if you think the Blue Badger was bad in terms of music, oh boy, you haven't seen anything yet when it comes to bad music. The music, I mean, the case is good, but the music in the case alone is enough for me to want to just tear my hair out. But you'll have to pain yourself through it together with me. So for now, we're going to end this stream, and we're going to do it with some. Let's see if we can find an orchestral version of Pearly's theme, because Pearly is just amazing. Ace Attorney Pearl theme orchestra. Let's see if we can find one. I guess we can't. That is too bad. That is just too bad. Oh well. I guess we're just going to go with more of the Korean one then. And until we see it again on Discord or on Wednesday. Oh, also, Friday, we'll be streaming Star Wars, the new Star Wars game. So do stay tuned for that. So until next time, we're starting with the Korean genealogy song once again. I think so. I'm just gonna double check if there's nothing else here. Nah, this is fine. Good night.